Call our April 25th Jackson County Commission meeting to order. We'll have our roll call.
District 1, Mr. Deputy. District 2, Mr. Benville.
Present.
District 3, Ms. Gilbert.
Present.
District 4, Mr. Sis. And the chairman is present.
So we do have a quorum present, so we can conduct business. There's a lot going on this evening. We have two commissioners out this afternoon as well. We will stand for our invitation. Dear Lord, we thank you for the opportunity to be here today to serve you, to serve the citizens of this county. We pray that you guide our hands in the decisions that we make the best decisions that we can to serve the citizens of this county to the best of our ability. Again, we ask for your guidance and we ask for those around us for their prayers and the decisions that we make. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, first item for approval of the agenda. We have 6 items on the agenda for approval. Any changes before we proceed? Okay, do we have a motion to approve the agenda as presented?
Make a motion.
Do we have a second?
Second that motion.
Okay, motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed say no. Okay, no awards or presentations, no one has signed up to speak. We have no minutes from previous meetings and no old business, so we'll move on to new business. And the first item is regarding the inland marine and automobile insurance proposal. Mr. Manning, if you would, again, quickly just review these.
So these are the two we discussed last week, two proposals that we have, ACCA and then the one from Hardy. And the thing I did make note of, please make note of, is the one, there's ACCA, this will be year number 1, and there'll be a dividend that will be paid on this. Naturally, we don't know what the dividend will be, but based on, the dividend we'll get from our workers' comp and from the liability, it will possibly be substantial.
Questions or comments on this?
When is the deadline for us to make this decision?
Yeah, the first is the inland marine and auto, correct? May 1st.
Well, it's all, it's all due, it'll all expire April 28th, so this.
Okay.
This has to be done. Now, this is just for 8 months of the remainder of this year. If you, like we got discussed last week, yeah, it's just for the 8 months remaining in this year, and then all insurance will be will be quoted as of January 1 on a calendar year basis, starting next year.
So we currently have our property with ACCA, but if we decide to do something different, then we've got to cancel our property with
cancel the
ACCA
property.
and then pick up.
Exactly.
So with it being just for the remainder of the year, I would say was to go with ACCA to finish out the year.
Well, it still comes out cheaper. I mean, I would love to keep it locally ourselves, but, money's money right now.
Yeah.
Everything counts.
Yeah, it will be.
It's less expensive, you're saying?
Yes, it is less expensive overall with ACCA also.
And then plus you get the,
Dividend will be factored in the
$2,
subsequent
it
years.
would be $200, I don't know.
I think it may take some time for those dividends to come out. And they have longevity over time.
Right. Yeah, I sent you all of your emails on the discounts dividends on the previous policies for the last 3 years, so.
But from this point forward, at the end of this year, they can be bid together and we can look at the whole package
Yeah,
together.
Each
Because
January 1 will
And we
be.
can give the local people heads up and get
Right.
for the last several times we looked at this, it's been part of this and part of that.
And one good thing this year too, is doing everything on a calendar year basis. So, and it should be fairly easy for anyone to do a quote at that time as we get to the end of the year.
I'll make a motion to, accept the ACCA bid on vehicle number.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second.
Just like that.
Okay. Any further discussion?
The only thing is when we notify, or I guess we do notify, Mr. Hardy, is there any way we can notify him and tell him, give him a heads up for January and
Yeah, he
and
knows.
say it'll be all together?
Yeah, I think they know that
Okay.
this will be January 1, but we'll be sure to
Okay.
reiterate that. Okay, got a motion second. Anything else? Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Okay. Next item regarding surplus list from Public Works Department. You have a copy of the list to be declared surplus and the trucks to be declared surplus, excuse me. Equipment and trucks to be declared surplus. Any questions or comments, further questions or comments on this?
We don't do anything for Jonathan today.
Okay. Is that in the form of a motion?
He's just being too quiet over there. I'll pick on him in a minute.
This was all presented last week.
Yeah.
Any other questions or comments? Okay, do we have a motion to approve the surplus list for both equipment and trucks?
I'll make that motion.
Motion and a second.
Second, no, motion.
Okay, motion and a second. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Okay. Next item is the purchase plan for equipment and trucks. We do have an idea of where we want to go with this, and if we move forward tonight, I guess I would ask that we just authorize, moving forward with this plan with the final approval of any vehicle purchases to be approved. So basically, once we get that together, we can have a list, if you would, but I guess is that what you plan on, Mr. Campbell, putting a list together of the equipment at some point, similar to these surplus?
Yes, sir. On that surplus purchase summary list, at the very bottom where it says proposed purchase trucks, that's the framework of the purchase and the estimated amounts. I would bring the exact amounts before you for final approval if you guys are willing to move forward with this plan.
So we can vote then on a intent to move forward with the purchase plan with final approval of the purchases to be at a later date. Any questions or comments on that? So do we have a motion for an intent to move forward with this plan?
I'll make that motion.
One motion, we have a second. Okay, any further discussion? Excuse me. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no. Okay, next item, motion to approve the maximum 6 temporary workers for the Public Works Department through September 30th. Again, this was discussed last week as these other items. I did want to clarify, or it clarifies in the motion, this would be for this year. Starting October 1, we would put, if we plan to do this, continue this, then we would put this in the budget and it would be approved at budget time each year. So questions or comments on this? And this would allow us to, when there's a vacancy in a temporary position, allow us to go through the process to hire that with the final hiring approval again by the commission as we normally do. So questions or comments?
Do we currently have 6 temporaries?
Currently have 2. One of those will be expiring this month.
The other ones were either, I think, we had a few promoted and tried to hire them.
We did. They've gotten permanent jobs with us, or they've expired and we separated ways. So we're down 4, and like I said, by the end of this month, we'll be down 5.
Any other questions or comments on this? Motion to approve this item?
Make that motion.
Motion and a second.
Second.
Any discussion, further discussion? All in favor say aye. Opposed say no. Okay. Next item, motion to approve the hiring review board recommendation for the vacant custodian position. You should have a letter in your packets regarding the vacant position. This was interviewed. This is we had hired a temp in this to fill a position for a short time. We received the retirement for the individual that had this position, so that opened up the custodian position, so if this is hired, that temp position will no longer be. We'll dismiss that temp position.
When will they go, if we vote this in, when do they go into being a full-time employee? Next pay
No
cycle?
later than
or
next,
immediately?
next Monday, I believe is the next cycle.
Next Monday.
Yes. Whatever that date is, the first, it'll be the first of May. So any other questions or comments? Do we have a motion to approve the recommendation?
I'll make that motion.
Motion, do we have a second? Okay, any discussion? Further discussion? All those in favor say aye. Those opposed say no. Okay. Final items regarding motion to appoint the members of the following boards. We have the Marshall Jackson 310 Board and Cumberland Mountain Water Authority. I'll go backwards with the Cumberland Mountain Water Authority first. We have one vacancy, and we have one individual, Terry Davis, which has applied. So we'll open the floor for nominations for this position. Open the floor for nominations.
I nominate Terry Davis.
Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Any other nominations? Okay, if we have none, we'll close the nomination process and we will entertain a motion to approve the individual nominated, Mr. Terry Davis. Do we have a motion? Motion to approve?
Motion.
Second.
Motion and a second. Okay, any discussion on that? Okay, all in favor say aye. With opposed, say no. Okay, and then for the Marshall Jackson 310 Board, we have 4 vacancies and we have 4 individuals who have applied. We have a letter, the first letter is one individual, and then the second letter has the names of the 3 other individuals interested in continuing to serve. So again, 4 total have applied, and there are 4 vacancies. So in the nomination process, we can nominate all 4 together if we'd like, however we want to
What is the
proceed.
Marshall, which one is this? What do they do? I'm still learning.
I'd have to just, it's the mental, this is a mental health board separate from the mental health board that, this is intellectual disability board.
Okay,
The other one is a mental health board.
so this is the ID.
Correct.
You know, I'm gonna talk this terminology on it.
Yeah, okay.
But can I get a list of all the boards, by the way?
Yes, yeah, we'll get
Okay.
you something with all of them.
And who's on them?
And,
and
yeah,
all
you'll get a sheet like this and it has all of the
We had some
different.
of them, we just didn't have all of them. And I really did misplace that.
We've been trying to clean up, again, we tried to advertise for these boards, and we're trying to clean up some of these things, so, some of them, they should be in order now, but we do have some vacancies that we've been working through, so.
Okay.
But yes, we'll get you a full list, updated list after tonight. So again, we have 4 individuals that have applied, so we'll open the floor for nominations for this.
Are we gonna do them one at a time or all 4 at one
You
time?
can nominate all 4 if you'd like to.
I'll nominate all 4.
Okay. So the nomination for Angela Gaddis, Dan Deason, Jim Butler, and Jim Hines, correct?
I'll second that motion.
Okay, so nomination,
Nomination.
and you
First.
make that motion,
Yes.
okay.
Motion.
Have a motion to approve that nomination, we'll have a second by Mr. Venable.
Yes.
Okay, any questions or comments on this? Once these are updated, I'll get an email sent out to all the commissioners with all the updated boards. Okay, motion second, any further discussion? All in favor say aye,
I'm sorry.
those opposed say
I'm still
no.
writing.
All right. Okay, that concludes the items on our agenda this afternoon. Move on to our reports. Mr. Manning, you have anything?
Nothing, sir.
Mr. Dillon, anything?
No, sir.
Your married name?
Bell.
Bell, it's Bell. Do you have anything? Sorry, I'm just gonna keep thinking of you as Porter forever.
It's fine, I don't know who I am. That's fine.
Okay. Mr. Venable?
No, sir.
Ms. Gilbert?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Do you have anything? Okay.
You just wanted to come visit with us today?
I think that is everything for this evening. We don't have, we have a lot of things, meetings that need to get scheduled, but I don't think we have any scheduled at this time for this month. So with that, I'll remember what I was forgetting and then
Well,
what's
we
the next
have
week?
we have Monday, and we have the budget.
Yes, next week, next Tuesday and Wednesday.
Did you, well, no, from nothing, but did you get that one moved from the, from Tuesday to Wednesday?
It had to be canceled altogether.
All of them have?
No, just that one. But you're right, next Tuesday and Wednesday, we have budget meetings, pretty much all day. I think the schedule should be posted out here.
And the ribbon cutting?
And the ribbon cutting for the park, thank you, will be on Thursday at 10 o'clock. That'll be the ribbon cutting for the cabins out of Jackson County Park next Thursday.
Park looks great.
What's that?
Park looks great.
It's coming, it's incredibly nice out there.
New signage, bike path, cabins. Wow. Looks great.
Thank you, it's
We're
looking good,
actually
I'm
gonna
proud.
tour the cabins, I haven't made it there yet.
Yeah. Open house. Well, we have the ribbon cutting. We're hoping to do maybe something else out there to have folks come out. But I went in, they finally have the, everything set up today. And one of the a couple of the cabins were totally set up today and walked in and it's fantastic.
The girl said they would be ready for rental by Monday.
Right. So. Rent those.
I think they will go crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna go.
It will. Yeah, it'll work.
I'm very excited. Thank you for mentioning that. So yes, ribbon cutting next Thursday, 10 a.m. And we will follow up with hopefully another community event out there to get folks to be aware of it. Moving
Well,
forward with
You're gonna have
the,
them by the Catfish Festival.
right, yes.
So that would might be a time if
That's
if
right.
it's slow go or whatnot to, well, they mentioned us having a booth, right, to give out the frisbees and stuff. Where do they set the booths up? I can't remember. I've only been in there.
It's along the road there.
Yeah,
But can we be on that end, maybe request a booth on that end and maybe give out some information while we're there about the cabins?
I
Can we
think that
come up
would
with
be
some
good.
kind of flyer, pricing,
Mhm.
anything to advertise while we're there? And maybe put some balloons over in the cabin area. Maybe if we have an empty that weekend, open one up for like an open house like you would a real estate sale.
Yeah,
Let people tour that weekend.
I think that'd be a great idea. And that's coming up at the end of this month.
The 20th.
20th. So,
I hope we don't have a vacancy, but if we have a
Yeah.
vacancy.
Catfish Festival, May the 20th.
all right, I think that's everything for this evening. So with that, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make the motion.
Motion and a second.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say no.